Hi guys, Terry here. Hey, today I wanted to show you something pretty cool about the Brother Scan and Cut. So sometimes I think we forget that the Scan and Cut is the machine, our cutting machine that has the built-in scanner. So when I bought my model is a 650. So there's the 300 level and then there's the 600 level in the United States. And the 600 level has more built-in shapes and more quilting patterns built in. So I tell people you don't need to spend the extra. This is $500 to $600. The 300 level is more like $300. So I tell people the 300 level will do everything you want it to do. It has a few less built-in shapes, but I don't think you're using it for the built-in shapes. So what I want to show you today is scanning a 12 by 12 scrapbook layout with your Scan and Cut. So let me show you how you can take your, we'll get out a sample page here. I've got one of my albums here. So what'll need to happen is you'll have to take it out of your book, which I use the Creative Memory albums, but I do scrapbook them on a 12 by 12 page, and then I slide them into the page protectors. So pull out your 12 by 12. This is a way that you could digitally have all your pages. So when I bought my 650, it came with a scanning mat. And I'll have links to the scanning mats. You've got to buy the mats that go with your type of machine. So I'll have links on my website on how you go to the Brother Scan and Cut and find the scanning mat. Because this mat is not sticky. This mat is just for scanning. So it has a plastic cover here. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a plastic cover. It's not sticky, and it's just made for scanning. So I was thinking about it the other day, and I thought, wait a minute. This is a 12 by 12 scanner. Can we scan our layout pages? So I've got my 12 by 12 page 12 by 12 layout in there, and I've got it underneath the plastic cover. Let me turn on my machine because I want to show you how easy this is. It takes a couple steps, but I think it is so worth it. So I've got my layout inside my plastic cover here. I'm going to line that up with the wheels. I'll just say that if you use the Creative Memory albums and you have glued your photographs to those pages, I think because of the ridge that is on that, I don't think that it would go underneath the wheels here in the machine. So it really needs you to have a separate, pull it out, separate 12 by 12 page. But the 12 by 12 fits in here perfectly. So I'm going to just hit the mat button to let that load. And then let me show you what menu option I'm picking here. So I'm going into Scan. And now I've tried the Scan to USB. That was where I started. But that would not read the USB that I put in here. So I tried a couple different ones. I don't know what's going on with that. But you can click this one here, this image, can you see it? This image up here where it shows the machine in the cloud. When I hit that button, it says transfer the scanned image to Scan and Cut canvas. Put the materials to scan on the mat and set it to the machine. Press the start button. I don't know what all that gibberish means, but I'm going to hit the start button. I'm going to turn my machine sideways here. And it's going to start scanning this. Okay. So we're not scanning it to recognize it. We're just doing that send it to the cloud button such that we can bring it up on the software. So it's transferring it to my account because I have linked up my machine to my Brother Scan and Cut Canvas software. So it says finish transferring. So now let me take you over to the computer and we'll show this image that I scanned. So I just think this is fabulous. This is a way that we can digitally scan our 12 by 12 pages and have them saved electronically. So let's go over to the computer. Okay, so let me remind you, we've put our 12 by 12 scrapbook layout into our scanning mat for the Brother Scan and Cut. And we've told it to send it to the cloud. And now I'm over and I'm over in the Canvas workspace software that I downloaded. So you have to go to the Brother website and download that software to your computer, log in with your credentials, you'll hook it up to your machine. It's very easy to do. And then we're going to go in here to File and Import from your cutting machine, Scanned Image. Okay. And lo and behold, here is our 12 by 12 layout. So isn't this fabulous? So if you don't have the scanning mat, I'll have links to the scanning mat. Like I said, my 650 came with it. I don't know that the 300 level comes with the scanning mat, but you can buy a mat for your thing. You could also put it on your sticky mat, right? You don't need this plastic cover one, but I do think it's nice not to get your page sticky on the mat. And then I do think that this plastic cover that's on here, I think it really helps the quality. And it's scanning at 300 dpi, which I think is plenty. You can see here the picture looks good. Let me click on display, zoom into mat size, and I have the image here. So now when you save this, it's going to save it in the Brother Scan and Cut format, right? And that's probably not what we want. I think we either want a PNG or a JPEG. I don't think you're going to do an SVG, but you want to save it as an image. So what I do is I simply click on my print screen button. So let me tell you this. You can save it in the format of the Brother Scan Canvas workspace. And then I think there's software that will convert it. I tried exploring some of the softwares and I just didn't trust the source of those softwares that would convert it. So I would rather just do a screenshot. So I've told my display here to zoom into the mat size. And when I do that, it's got the image. And then I'm simply going to hit my print screen on my keyboard. So I've sent that to the clipboard. And then I'm going to open up a graphics package. For now, I'll just open up Paint because I've got a Windows machine. And I just paste that in there. And then what it did was a screenshot of my whole computer. I just want the 12 by 12 picture, right? So let me click on View and zoom out. And then now I'm just going to use my crop tool. And I'm going to cut that image there and crop that. And then in Paint or whatever graphic software you're going to use, you can do a file save as, and then choose what format you want to save it in. So you could save it as a TIFF, a GIF, a JPEG, a PNG, whatever software you want to save those things in. So I just think this is fabulous. I mean, for us to be able to put the mat, put our 12 by 12 layout on the mat and then use that Brother Scan and Cut as a scanner. Because we don't have, it's hard to find a scanner that's a 12 by 12, right? I don't even know the prices of a 12 by 12 scanner. Most of our printers are just 8.5 by 11. So when I realized I could do this, because I have set up my tripod over top of my albums and then flipped through the pages and recorded them that way, just because I wanted to have something digital in case something ever happened to the books. So now that I know that I can scan the pages, and it's going to take some time, right? But to be able to pop those pages in, put them in the scanner, and then name them accordingly, like this was Christmas 2021, so I would name it accordingly. I probably would put the date first, and so that I could sort things in date order. But yeah, I mean, there's just, the possibilities are endless. So I just wanted to tell you guys, when I was so excited to find this out, you can use your Brother Scan and Cut as your 12 by 12 scanner and save those images. So I hope you found this interesting. I'm floored that it does this. I'm going to keep investigating about the saving to USB, because I don't know why it wouldn't save that picture. But I do love that I can send it to the cloud, bring it up in the software, and do a screenshot of it. So to me, you know, just sit down with one of your albums and knock it out in an afternoon, and then have those. I would upload those images somewhere so that you have them, you know, backed up either to Shutterfly or Snapfish or something. There's also there's other software that's good at printing out 12 by 12 services that will print a 12 by 12 picture. So I'll have some links to those softwares, you know, that are available on my blog post from today. So thanks for watching. I hope you found this as exciting as I did. Love that we have a built-in 12 by 12 scanner in our Brother Scan and Cut. So talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.